to be success in this kind of project, we need a good collaboration from the people along the value chain.
We hope to get close to a product, not only a scientific proof of concept.
That learning experience of working with industry and learning from them for many years of experience is a fantastic opportunity.
Hello and welcome. I'm Kathryn Sheridan from Sustainability Consults in Brussels, and I'm joined today by Professor Mojgan Nejad from Michigan State University in the US and Prakit Sangthonganotai from AGC Vinythai in Thailand and Florian Lunzer from allnex in Germany. Now, these partners are working together on an innovative research project, which we're going to hear more about today. And to set the scene, this is the second phase in a project to develop 100% bio-based epoxy resins and to replace bisphenol A. So welcome to our speakers. I'd like to start with a question to Professor Nejad and Prakit, because you were both part of the first phase of the project. And so I wondered if you could tell me about this new phase, the second phase, and how it's different from the first.
Sure. Maybe I can start first. Thank you, Kathryn, for the questions. I think at the beginning, we AGC Vinythai, we received the inquiry about the 100% bio-based epoxy resin from the market. And as one of the biggest bio-based epichlorohydrin producer, we have a strong intention to develop a new resin with our bio-based epichlorohydrin. That is why we started this project with Michigan State University, I think back in 2018. And to make epoxy resin, actually you need bisphenol A and epichlorohydrin. Our epichlorohydrin is 100% bio-based, while bisphenol A or BPA derived from petrol. So we need to explore many possibilities to replace BPA with biophenolics. We found that lignin is a good candidate in both technical and also commercial aspect. So we tested more than 17 samples of lignin to see the potential to replace BPA, and the result was very promising. But that is only the proof of concept for the first phase of the project. So we need to further develop, optimize reaction, checking the property of the new resin. So the project phase 2 is begin. That is the story.
Okay, thank you. And anything to add, Mojgan?
Prakit did a really good job covering that. I just want to add, as he mentioned, it was a screening. We wanted to screen wider range of lignin to see if it's feasible at all to replace bisphenol A fully with unmodified commercially available lignins. And this, the next project is going to give us opportunity to get into more details and find application. Now, this project is focused on coatings to see if we could use that epoxidized lignin to make resin for coatings application.
Thank you. That's a great introduction, and that sets the scene for our next exploration towards the commercial side. So Florian, Lunzer, you came on board in the second phase. Now, can you tell us why a company like allnex has decided to join this project?
Thanks, Kathryn, for the question. Yeah, we were interested in lignin generally as a non-food competing bio-based raw material stream with good availability and supposedly also good and interesting price level. So there was a general interest in lignin, and then more specifically, allnex is also using and selling quite a lot of epoxy resins, waterborne epoxy resins mostly, and we were interested to see whether lignin could be used as a raw material base for epoxy resins, and more specifically waterborne epoxy resins. And in this screening, we got aware of the IP that was filed as a result from phase 1. And saw Professor Nejad's name there and got in contact, and that's how this consortium came into being.
That's fantastic. Thank you. And people always want to hear why a project is important or relevant. I wonder if from all of you, what you hope to achieve with this project and this partnership. Would anybody like to say something about that?
I think Dr. Mojgan and also Florian has already had some comment regarding to what we like to achieve in this project. But definitely, I think this is going to be one more step closer to create the sustainable resin. Because of this is a long journey to develop something new. Because of we need a lot of collaboration, we need to do a lot of work in order to develop the new resin, and hopefully at the end we can minimize the environmental impact together with maybe carbon footprint in many applications like coating industry and also advanced composite material, for example.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else want to add to that? So the hopes for the project and the partnership?
No, for allnex, we are hoping to get out of this collaboration an lignin epoxy that is ready to be used for waterborne or solvent-borne coatings applications. So we hope to get close to a product, not only a scientific proof of concept.
That makes sense, as you're a commercial company selling products, and that's why you've joined the project now for the second phase.
Correct.
That makes sense. And Dr. Nejad, anything you'd like to add?
In our view, this is the perfect example of how we can work with industry and to learn from them. Like there are, when we are doing basic research in the lab, there are so many things that we don't pay attention to them. And then like working closely with AGC and allnex, it would give us a very good idea of how we should optimize our process or the works that we are doing that is scalable by industry and can be used. As a scientist, we often come up with patents that they would just sit there and no one is using that. It would be fantastic that we see at some point the innovation that we've done now, it can be licensed by a company like allnex, and they're going to produce this bio-based resin. Of course, there's always going to be some challenges that we are working together along the way, but that learning experience of working with industry and learning from them for many years of experience is a fantastic opportunity, not just for me, but for my graduate students. And we appreciate this opportunity more than any other like basic research that we do, and working with other industry partners.
That's a way to get your science, it's true innovation, to get your science out of the lab into the real world, into end user products. And that's why this partnership seems to be so important. And I wondered, Prakit, if you had something you might like to share with us about just that thing, the importance of finding the right partners in this kind of project.
I see. Definitely, this is not easy to find the right partner. I think to be success in this kind of project, we need a good collaboration from the people along the value chain. So starting from the academic partner, they need to use their expertise to break the technical challenges, right? Because to creating something new is not that easy, and they have to use their own expertise to break through those kind of technical challenges. We need company who are committed in the development of the biomaterial. So and as well as the sustainability issue. Apart from those two, I believe user who value a better product also an important part that they need to accept the new technologies, the new resin that we are going to develop to apply for the end application. And of course, definitely, I am very happy to have MSU and also allnex here in our project. Apart from this, my company AGC Vinythai also actively support the development of green chemicals around the world.
Well, the need is definitely there. The world is changing, the need is there, and the market is hopefully going to be there when you're ready to bring this to market. So I'd like to thank all three partners for joining today for this conversation and wish you all the best of luck for this innovative project and your partnership. Thank you all.